Hi there, welcome to the channel. My name is Anessa and I am a detoxification coach that uses alkaline diet and herbs to help individuals heal holistically. So this is my take on what is inflammation. So a lot of us may suffer from what is called inflammation, but what is it really? Well, just think of the word inflammation. It connotates something being inflamed. Just think of how we feel when it's very hot outside. We may have a heat stroke, we may have a sunburn. We're basically inflamed from the sun. And the sun has hot characteristics. It is a hot body that uses its electromagnetic energy to basically heat our state, internal state. And that internal state then can show effects also externally, which is us feeling dehydrated, having a sunburn, and all of those factors. So we can all agree that inflammation is a side effect of hot chemistry, of very acidic, incredibly inflammatory chemistry. So what makes anything we do inflammatory? So everything we internalize is chemistry, be it from foods, be it we create it through emotions and mental processes, but everything has a specific effect on the body, be that negative, which is acidic, inflammatory, or positive, which is alkaline or hydrating and expansive. So all life is the interplay of the acidic and alkaline chemistries, and we're all somewhere on that spectrum playing our roles. And if we're young and if we're thriving, we're basically on the alkaline principle of life, where we're expanding and we're becoming more, and we're healthy and we're vibrant. And as we age, we fall into the acidic side of life, where we slowly start to degenerate, and basically towards the end, we succumb to the acidic side of chemistry, and that chemistry decomposes us, and we are then brought into the circle of life again. So all of this is the cycle of life. So we're always playing with the spectrum of alkaline and acidic, and that happens also inside our bodies every day. So anything that we interact with chemically, and chemistry is also then energy. So any energy and chemistry we interact with is either alkaline, good for us, or acidic, bad for us. And we get to make that choice when it comes to foods, when it comes to relationships, when it comes to environments, when it comes to any choice that we make in life. Is it good for me? Is it bad for me? And the better choices we make, we basically agree to grow, to align ourselves with the principles of nature and her expansive qualities. Evolution, health, vibrancy, healing, all of those things are on the alkaline side of chemistry. We choose expansion. Whereas if we choose degeneration, regression, we choose the acidic side of chemistry. And that can apply to foods very easily. What do we put in our bodies? Is that fuel good for us? Is it going to fuel ourselves? Is it going to fuel our mind, our growth? Or is that fuel going to put us back in terms of mental, emotional, physical health? So all of those things matter. So basically, if the body is mostly acidic, be it because of foods, be it because of thoughts, emotions, connections, relationships, environment, the negative net effect of all those influences will be quite degenerative, quite acidic, and inflammatory. So then our bodies start to tell us that through symptoms. And symptoms are basically signs of dysregulation. So when we had any chronic disease symptoms, it is basically our bodies telling us something is wrong, something needs to be corrected. So your body, you can be back in the state of balance. What acids do is they start to degenerate and injure cells, tissues, and organs. Every day, our bodies could have an acute inflammatory response that the body can take care of. So when that happens, once in a while, the body can self-regulate and get back into balance because it has the tools and resources to do so. However, if we're constantly putting the body in that inflammatory state, that acute state then becomes chronic. So we're constantly giving the bodies this acidic chemistry, and it can't keep up with regulating itself because it's trying to get rid of this waste, trying to cool down this chemistry and self-regulate. But it doesn't have the resources anymore because those resources now have been depleted. Now the body has to compensate for not having those resources by doing a lot of different things internally that may be detrimental to us long term. That could be leaching of calcium from connective tissues and bones, because calcium is alkaline, and alkaline chemistry is needed to offset the acidic chemistry in our bodies. So if we're constantly pushing the body and we're in that inflammatory state, the body then breaks down. And that is exactly what chronic inflammation does. It is a precursor to all those modern chronic symptoms that we call diseases. But it's important to remember that disease is nothing but a localized, weaker body area, weaker because of genetics, lifestyle, and so forth, that has become more weakened through this chronic inflammatory degenerative state. In disease formation, wherever the lymphatic system is the most stagnant, that's where we're going to see a lot of wear and tear of tissues. So in the weakest areas of our bodies, we can see the stagnancy of the lymphatic fluid. And because these tissues are so weak to deal with the stagnancy, that lymph or the body waste is going to chronically degenerate that area more. So what causes inflammation? Well, anything that is acidic, be that food, be that emotions, as we talked about, thoughts, environments, stress, all of those things combine holistically to create that inflammatory effect in our bodies. So every day you can ask yourself, is this what I'm doing, what I'm eating, what I'm consuming? Be that even news, be that music. Is this good for me? Is this good for my body? If the answer is no, it is probably acidic. It is probably an inflammatory agent that if you consume on a regular basis, you're going to form that chronic inflammation in your body because of those influences. So health is cumulative. The more we do something good for our health, the more we're going to see the effects of those good things. So whatever we do on a daily basis matters. Think about going to the gym. The first day or two, you don't see much of the results. But you know that if you keep showing up, within a month, you're going to see a lot of those changes. So that is the same when it comes to health. We cannot have quick results through, quick detoxification methods, all these weight loss fads. None of that is going to work long term. We achieve optimal health by investing in those micro habits that get us to those results we want. So over time, acids can weaken our elimination organs, and these elimination pathways are needed to take care of all that waste that we produce on a daily basis. Our bodies produce metabolic waste. They have to deal with chemicals, toxins, influx of acidic chemistry on a daily basis. So what happens is if our elimination organs are weakened by these acids, this inflammation, they become so weak that they can't take care of this waste. So the waste then stays inside our bodies and stagnates. So when stagnant lymph or this waste occurs, then we become even more inflamed. And that is a recipe for chronic disease. So to reverse or to correct chronic inflammation, we have to support our elimination organs. And the most important elimination organs in our bodies are the kidneys, the skin, and the guts. So the kidneys and the skin handle our water-soluble waste. That is the waste that comes from the lymphatic system. The lymphatic system is our body's waste system. It is 4 times longer than the blood system and runs pretty parallel to the blood network. You can think of the blood as the nourisher of the cells and the lymphatic system as the waste of the cells. So they have opposite mechanisms. The lymphatic system needs to be strong and effective so our bodies stay free from waste. And that is the job of the kidneys and the skin. The skin and the kidneys handle water-soluble waste in the body, whereas the guts handle the non-water-soluble waste. The waste that our liver helps to transmute, such as heavy metals and toxic waste, and that can be further expelled from the body. So in order to reverse chronic inflammation, you have to support your kidneys, your skin, and your guts to do their job, so then your body can be free from waste and heal naturally. Once the body is not obstructed by waste and acidic chemistry, then it can self-regulate more easily. It can handle the influx of acidic chemistry more readily. But if it's inundated with it, if the lymph is stagnant and has no way to come out, that waste is going to fester. That festering waste is going to then degenerate those cells in that area, and then we're going to see chronic disease set in. So what you need to focus on is strengthening your elimination organs and lowering the amount of acidic chemistry entering your body. So my favorite way to support kidney strength and kidney nourishment is through fruits. So fruits are very juicy, they're full of electrolytes and healing, hydrating chemistry that helps to regenerate kidney tissue. So fruit in the morning is one of my favorite tips for kidney health. For the skin, I truly recommend sauna. So whatever you do, you want your skin to sweat. It is the mechanism of sweating that helps all of that waste come out of the body. The sweat is actually these acids and this waste, this lymphatic waste that wants to come out of the body. So when you're sweating, you're supporting lymphatic drainage, and that's exactly what you want. So if you don't have access to a sauna, which is wonderful for detoxification in every way, you can sweat through exercise. So exercise will get your skin to sweat and get that lymph moving, prevent it from becoming stagnant, and help the kidneys eliminate a lot of this waste from the body. And for the gut, I truly recommend fiber, fruits, vegetables, especially in their raw form. Making sure you have more than one movement per day is extremely important in terms of gut health. And raw foods can truly help you in this process. So having more raw foods in your diet is extremely important for gut integrity. If you want to heal your gut, you have to go more alkaline. So what are alkaline foods and how can they reverse inflammation? I made a video about the benefits of alkaline foods and the alkaline diet, and I will put that video link right in the description below. So make sure you watch it, because then you're going to be empowered about what to do to reverse your chronic inflammation naturally. So I hope you liked this video, that you found this information groundbreaking, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing. If you need more help on your health journey, I have a solution that I worked on for many years, and this solution is based on thousands of hours of learning about the body, about the detoxification process, and what it takes to maintain health naturally. And that is basically encompassed in what I'm calling my detox bundle. So if you're interested in learning more about it, all the information is in the description below. So thanks again for watching, for supporting my channel, and please take care.